Back in 2018, then First Lady Melania Trump was boarding a plane to head to Texas to go to a facility where undocumented children were being detained. Melania infamously wore an army green jacket with the phrase, "I really don't care, do you?" emblazoned on the back in white. At the time, way back when Trump had access to social media, the president tweeted out that the message was aimed at the fake news media. The First Lady's office downplayed the event entirely, simply stating, "It's just a jacket." But the press were, unsurprisingly, highly critical of Melania's style choice and pointed out that, as a former fashion model, she has a deep understanding of her own image and how the choices she makes in clothing reinforce that. And to a critical media and public, she ended up doing just that. Now, current First Lady Dr. Jill Biden has donned a jacket with the phrase on the back, too. And it's in stark contrast to the message Melania sent. On a June 10th diplomatic trip to the UK, Biden wore a dark jacket with the word "love" outlined on the back in silver beading. Was she throwing shade at Melania Trump with this fashion choice? The media certainly wanted to find out. Reporters asked her, "Can you explain the message on the back of your jacket?" Per C-SPAN, she replied, "Oh, the love? I think that we're bringing love from America. This is a global conference, and we're trying to bring unity across the globe. And I think that's important right now, that people feel a sense of unity for all the countries and feel a sense of hope after this year of the pandemic." So Biden didn't specifically say this jacket was in response to Melania's infamous attire, but she certainly did throw some shade at the former administration if you read between the lines. If you think Biden's jacket looks familiar, that's because it is. This wasn't the first time she wore her love jacket to a public event. She was spotted in a bedazzled number in May 2019, when she and her husband, now President Joe Biden, were on the campaign trail, as pointed out by the Washington Post. Although anger seemed to play a role in politics at the time, it appeared Joe was trying to lead with unity, or love politics, per the outlet. Jill obviously made a great fashion statement that day with her jacket. Love politics, the site notes, flattens anger. And advocates believe calmer conversations will heal our dysfunctional political system. The navy Zadig & Voltaire coat, which costs about $600, is currently sold out on their website. It appears everyone wants to dress like the First Lady. Although former First Lady Melania Trump favored designer couture when she made appearances, Dr. Jill Biden takes a more casual approach to her style. In February, Jill was spotted in Washington, D.C. buying sweets for Valentine's Day, according to Insider. She set Twitter aflame not for her dessert selections, but for her scrunchie. When her daughter Ashley approached her about it, Biden replied, "What scrunchie?" She also discussed her viral fashion moment on the Kelly Clarkson show that month and told Clarkson, "I didn't know what Ashley was talking about. I still don't understand it." It doesn't seem like Jill cares about who she's wearing, and her press secretary Michael LaRosa told Women's Wear Daily in March that her press team would not be discussing her clothes. Still, as Insider noted in May, everybody is looking at her clothes. Even if you don't give a hang about it, you're still going to be analyzed and criticized, and the question will be raised if you're trying to send any message. I think she's saying that she wants us to pay attention to what she's doing. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about famous clothes are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.